Hello everybody, Frankie Day here with Frankie Day Models. Okay fellas, it was a gorgeous Friday. I have for you my series, Builds of the Past. Right here on Builds of the Past series, here I have for you here is a scale of 133 Ford Trimotor. And we're going to bring the camera down so we can take a look at it. I'll discuss the model and the plane itself and its history. Okay, dokie. There she is. It's the scale 133. This is my Ford Trimotor. All I did some cleanup work on it. I did some cleaning on it and everything. Get some of that dust. I had this thing for about 10 years. I built this about 10 years ago. Now, here's a hat trick. I belong to papermodelers.com. I did a video of this about 10 years ago. And not a video, but I did a build thread on it. Actually, I must have did about 20 chapters on this thing. This aircraft is a paper model designed by Peter Zorn Jr. Now, years ago, I bought this thing on the Queen Mary in 1980 because when Queen Mary was very popular back in 1980, you had a lot of tourists going aboard it back then, and they had a model shop there, and they had a lot of card models because I bought a whole shitload of card models that I got from the Queen Mary. Most of Wilhelmshaven kits, and a lot of them are. A lot of them are GPM, and a lot of them are, and they come of a series such as this. It's called Peter Zorn. It's the same company he's the same designer that made the Spirit of St. Louis, the Empire State Building, the Titanic. He's an engineering genius. Now, this is his printing of the Ford Trimotor. This Ford Trimotor is in the scale of 133, as I mentioned earlier in the video. It comes with a full interior, 10 passengers, and it's got a pilot's interior also. Pilot, co-pilot. The props turn. It's a very nice airplane. The Ford Trimotor came out in 1929 by Henry Ford. This thing is the first commercial built aircraft in modern history. It was very popularized. A gentleman named Johnson did a barrel roll this thing, could do loop-de-loops, inside circles, everything. This thing has such a large wing chord and such a large wing loading with three 420 horsepower motors on this thing. It gave it plenty of power. Now, today, there's a lot of these are flying right now. Kid you not. A lot of them are flying. A lot of them are being restored. A lot of them most of the ones that are flying are actually remanufactured jobs using the company that actually prefabs and makes a kit of this, of a one-to-one scale of the airplane itself. And there's a gentleman named Kermit Weeks. He's a profound aviator, United States Navy. He's a shipboard pilot, and he owns a lot of vintage aircraft. And what Kermit Weeks has, he visited a gentleman that has a company that actually is reproducing these things. They got corrugated presses to make the wings and everything, and they rebuild them for people who got money and the people who just to keep the aviation going. They can rebuild these things again. I think they made 1,000 such examples of these airplanes. Matter of fact, of a bird use this airplane in the North North Pole expedition. He used these along with the trimotor, not the Stenson trimotor. They used another one. I think it's an English built job. I forget what it is. My God, I tell you, getting old and starting to lose my memory a little bit on the history of airplanes. And that one is it's a Fokker. Yeah, Fokker triplane. The Fokker, I mean Fokker trimotor. That's what it was. Southern Cross, I think it was. I don't know. But they used that. It's pretty much in the same era this airplane was designed. This kit here comes with a full interior. And it has a color of markings on there too. But all you got to use is a fill tip pencil. Like right here, I chose American Airlines, so I use a paper on the thinner paper. I more or less colored in the leading edges on here, and also the blue trim on here. This plane used to be really shiny, but it's getting old now because it's 10 years old. It was hanging in my old house for 10 years in the ceiling, and I'm bound to get dusty once in a while. And it gives it age. And it still gives it its charm. This is pretty good size. I'm going to hang out up over next to my Martin Mars. This is a very nice airplane. You can buy these probably on eBay. I think these things are out of print now. Now, one step better. If anybody is interested in building one of these, everybody says, man, I want to build one of those. Where do you get one of those at? Well, guys, there's a fellow named Ruben Renandez. He comes from Colombia. And he's a fellow paper modeler like myself. He's a very good friend, very close friend. And him and I, we talk all the time. Now, with the permission of the designer of this airplane, they used the kit, he scanned it, and added more liveries on this thing. Now, if you go to www.papermodelers.com, there's a section of the download section. Once you go to download, there's a series of aircraft, military, interwar, pre-war, post-war, World War I, civilian, commercial. You go civilian, commercial. You click on that. Then you come up to the Ford Trimotor. And you click on that, you download that. You set a DVD disc. Pop it your CD on your PC. Download your files. Burn it to your DVD. Take it down to Kinko's or Office Max. Voila! They'll blow you up a model, and you can build one of these. And what's really good about it is, if you flub up, all you gotta do is take the sheet, take it down there to Kinko's again or Office Max, and blow it up again to get another sheet right there. It only costs a couple dollars, and take it home and you repair the problem. So that's where you can get this at. This came out of a book. I've got a magazine down here somewhere by Peter Zorn. I think I showed it to you on the P47 video. There's a book that had the Spirit of St. Louis on there. He also designed the Empire State Building and also the Titanic, which is about 1 meter long. Very, very good card models. This thing here is excellent. I mean, those stones are uncovered when he built this. Those engines will take a long time to build, guys, so you got to have patience. I think there's 150 pieces per engine, that I can remember. Yep, 150 pieces. And they're highly detailed. You can see the pilot there, the pilot compartment. He looked very hard. I know the windows are fogged, guys, because it's old. I used packing tape to put it inside. I use that as for clear parts. You can see the seats in there. Believe me, it has a toilet. Where the Ford hole at, where AA's at, American Airlines, that's where the loo is at, the toilet. Or Trimotor. Like I say, it's a paper. You can't. This is a beautiful airplane. This is a beautiful model. I won a lot of trophies on this thing. Peter Zorn himself on papermodelers.com. Well, I made the final reveal on this. I shot a bunch of pictures on it. That was way before I got on YouTube, even knew that YouTube existed. He gave me a good a hearty congratulations on the build of it. And he said I was the first one that actually that built one of his designs, and he was very pleased and happy how it turned out, and so am I. 4-drive motor was used as cargo, medevacs, passenger aircraft. Nowadays, there's a lot of these things flying around. If you got the money, they got the time, and they got the gas. You can ride one of these ancient jobs. They're a very safe airplane to fly. Very safe. And somehow the way how Mr. Ford designed this airplane is it has a very easy recovery system. The brake system on this thing is very awkward. It's got a big old stick, like his old trucks, his old stick shifts, they call them. Has a stick shift kind of a brake system. You kind of pull it back this way instead of using your feet. And what it does, it compresses those cylinders right there into your brakes, and it causes your brakes to they'll slow you down. No meals were prepared on this aircraft. The only service that they give you is a toilet. If you have to go to the bathroom, there's a chemical toilet. Excuse me, guys. I gotta let this animal out. It's starting to. Every time I make a video, she wants to start barking. So I'll be back in a couple of seconds, guys. Give me a couple minutes here. Get my dog, boy, kissing me on my toes. I'll tell you that. Okay, back to the Trimotor. And like I say, for a few dollars now, you can buy these things, and they're very safe airplane to fly. Okay, we'll bring the cam back to yours truly. Finish up the video. Okay, here I is, boys. Here I is. Okay. I got another video coming up, another builds of the past. So stay close to that. It'll be right after I upload this. I got another one I want to show you. I think you guys will like this one. Okay. This is the conclusion of builds of the past of a Peter Zorn design of the 133 scale Ford 1929 Ford Trimotor. This is a beautiful airplane, guys. Like I say, if you want to build one of these things, just go to www.papermodelers.com. And there's a download section right there. You don't have to be a member or anything. All you got to do is just click on the downloads, and you'll see it there. It's probably about 10, 12 pages. The model is it's just it goes together. It's very pleasant to build. It gives you, it opens up Pandora's box to this thing. I'm very pleased with it. I love this little airplane. It's a very historical aircraft, and I think every model should have one. Okay, that's the conclusion of this video. So stay posted and stay tuned. I've got another one coming up for you right after this. So make mama happy. Always take care of your little ones. Take care of yourself. Be careful. Spend wisely. Stay focused when you drive. Be aware of your surroundings. Old man winter's coming around the corner. He hasn't blew the north wind yet, but it's getting cold. I even put the heat on in my bunk room back there to keep me warm. It gets cold back there. This trailer only has just a very smattering amount of insulation. It don't take that much to heat it up either. But it is what it is, fellas. Okay. So this is it. This is Frankie Day from Frankie Day Models. And like I said, God bless you guys. Thank you very much for your wonderful comments. I'm honored to each one of you fellas. And thank you very much for our new subscribers. I'm very honored to you. And so far, I lost one subscriber that didn't like me wearing my Trump hat. So, oh well, whatever makes a pickle squirt, I guess. Nothing lost, Mr. Christian. Nothing lost. Okay, so this is Frankie Day signing off, Frankie Day Models. God bless you guys. I love you fellows. Take care, boys.